What's going on? I'm Sam. I'm heading to my local fish store to get some food, and then I'm gonna head to the shop and hopefully get some things ready to sell. I'm pretty excited. I just got back from the fish store. I got the food for my fish at home, and I ended up getting a few fishes. So I'm going to put the bag in the tank to acclimate, and in a little bit we'll check on these fish and I'll show you what they are. While I'm letting those fish acclimate, I'm going to get some real quick work done. The first thing is fixing this hanger that ended up breaking when I took my dress pants off to go to the wedding. And the second thing will be fixing this doorbell cover that fell off my wall and ended up cracking on the bottom here. So I'll re-glue and nail the hanger, and then I'm going to cut the ends off this doorbell thing and make it look a lot nicer. Okay, I exposed a little bit of wood on the hanger. And I exposed some wood on this part. So I just put a little bit of wood glue on here, put the hanger back together, and then I'm just gonna clamp it and wipe the excess glue. So was it actually worth fixing this hanger? Probably not, but it's kind of nice and I'd rather keep using it because it matches some of my others. And as for this thing, I didn't put it on fully at one point, so when I was banging on the walls, it ended up falling down. So I'm just gonna be unscrewing these pipes, cutting them like a ½ inch or so shorter, and screwing them back together. Well, my ugly 70s doorbell cover thing is back to looking okay, so I just gotta go home and hang this back up. Well, I fixed the hanger and this in less than 30 minutes, so I still have a little bit longer for the fish to get acclimated. I'm gonna start working on the brakes for this T100. I had ordered new pads and rotors the other day along with calipers, because I knew the pads and rotors were in pretty bad condition. I didn't realize just how rough. I had seen this front passenger side rotor and it was pretty low, but what I didn't realize until later was how bad the driver's side caliper actually is. It had completely worn through the wear surface and was hitting the spokes in the middle. If you haven't seen the video before, I bought this truck a few weeks ago for only $250, with the only thing keeping it from driving being the brakes. I didn't get the calipers yet. I don't think I have time today, but at least I can get the rotors changed and be ready to put the new calipers on. I thought they closed in 30 minutes. I actually have an hour and a half, so I might be able to get these calipers tonight after all. I was looking for calipers for a Toyota T100.
My store in Kettering is showing one of each in stock.
They close at 9 as well, right?
Yeah, 9 o'clock.
Okay, perfect. I'll thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye. Sweet! I can actually get the calipers for this tonight. It's going to be about $160 for both, but when I return these old ones, I'll get $50 back because of the core charge. So for $110, I have 2 new front calipers. The pads and rotors, I want to say, were about $60. So I'll have all new front brakes for just around $150 plus maybe, I guess I rounded down about $20, so under $175. Hold on. 110 plus 50. Okay, so for 60. For just under $175, probably right around there with tax, I'll have new front brakes all around. The rear should be fine. They're drums and they look like they're okay. But I'm going to run and get these pads before they close. So I got the calipers and I even got wheel bearings because I'm not sure the last time these have been changed. And since I'm going to be in there, I decided for $8 or $9 each, it'd be worth changing the wheel bearings. Just seeing the conditions of the rotors and whatnot, I have a feeling once I get in there, at least one of these bearings are going to be ready to change anyway. And they're so cheap that changing them just for preventative maintenance isn't a bad idea. What I wasn't able to get was a 54mm socket, which is equivalent to almost 2 3/8 inch. It's a huge socket, and I'll need it to take the hubs apart so I can get to the rotors, and that's why I bought these wheel bearings. They didn't have it, so I ended up ordering one. So it won't get here tomorrow, which is fine with me because I'll be driving to Columbus to do some injection molding. But it will get here the next day, which is Wednesday, so I should be back and able to finish this job then. I'll get a little more in depth on the injection molding job a little later in this video, but right now the fish are acclimated, and now that I'm back, I'll let them out into the tank. Well, I guess the light just went out on this tank with the timer. Since there's no switch on it, I'll get my phone out and turn it back on with the app. And there it goes. This tank had come with a pleco and a rainbow shark. I didn't necessarily want to keep the rainbow shark because it limits the types of fish I can have in here. But it looks like I'm going to keep the rainbow shark after all. I'd put some yo-yo loaches in here to keep snail problems from popping up, along with some platies. But as for the fish that I bought today, I bought 3 of these, and they are koi angelfish. I've never had angelfish before, though I've always kind of liked how they've looked and always wanted some. I just have had more community aquariums, and since this already has the rainbow shark in there, it's the perfect aquarium for me to start getting a few angelfish. At first I was gonna get some of the mixed angelfish. They were like 3 for $15, but I didn't really like how any of them looked. And the ones that I really liked were really big and expensive. These were moderately priced. I think they were about, I don't know, $7 or $8 each. And I like how they look. So kind of a perfect medium. And I'm pretty happy with them. I can always add different angelfish later if I find any others that I like. These guys out so they can see their new home. I also bought this banana plant because it looked really cool, and I'm going to throw this in as well. These guys should be a ton of fun to watch, and that's kind of what I was looking for. I was also thinking about taking everything out of this aquarium and turning it into a cichlid aquarium, but I don't think I was ready to do that, so I'm pretty happy with this solution. Well, that's the end of the video. But for real, for some reason, that is actually the end of what I had. I don't know if I had to leave early or something. I think I had just planned on coming back to finish the tundra breaks, and I was going to add that to the end of the video. But that ended up going into another video, so it just kind of cut off. So this video is a little weird. I still wanted to upload it, so I'm just filming this outro. I have started my new job, that's why I hadn't posted in a while. But now that's kind of under control. I only have a few days of that left actually, but there should be videos of that coming out pretty soon. I didn't get as much done on this day as I had thought because I was actually supposed to have started the new job that day, but instead I started the next day, so there will be a video on that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video anyway. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Now I just gotta go get some griffin footage because I didn't get any on that day. What are you doing? You wanna go outside? Let's go outside. Go run. And he's gone. And he's back.